Okay. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Okay. Sorry, give me a few seconds. Can you hear me? Good evening, world famous. Good evening, Ariwe. Good evening, Blessing. Okay. So I was waiting for a few more minutes before we start so that a few more people can join us. But we have Blessing here, so I think we can just start. This is 9 minutes after 4, so that we can still finish by 5 p.m. rather. How has your week been? I know many of us are on midterm this week. How has that been? How has your weekend been? Your midterm been? You can unmute and speak. How has your midterm break been? Great. Okay. Blessing, how has your midterm break been? Blessing, are you here with us? Or is it Joshua or both of you? Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. How are you doing? Blessing? Good to
I'm
hear
doing
your
fine.
voice. That's
Okay.
good to know. Okay, so I was asking how midterm was. Midterm is over already because you're resuming school on Monday. I was just asking how you enjoyed the midterm break before we get into the business of the day. Ira says wonderful. That's good to know. Ira, why is your video not on? Okay, so as usual, we'll be starting with our question and answer. I want to see how many people will get 5 points today because we have 5 questions. I want to see how many people will get 5 points. I'm watching you. See, I'm watching you. I'm going to see how many people will get 5 points. If you actually read your Genesis 44, we'll find out very soon. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. Please, I'd like to share my screen. I don't think I can do that now. Can I have permission to share my screen? Hello, admin. I can't share my screen. I would like to share my screen. Please assist. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Please try.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, I can.
All right. Thank you. So yes, we're going to be starting with our question and answer today as usual before we go into young entrepreneurs. That's what we're going to be learning about business today. But before we get into that, let's continue with our lessons from the life of Joseph. I'm sure many of us are enjoying learning and reading about the life of Joseph, even though this may not be the first time you're already doing that. But so many lessons are coming up again. So are you ready? Let me know if you're ready in the comments. I want to see if you're ready. Are you ready? I'm about to start sharing the questions. Let me see. Are you ready? Yes, you're ready. Okay. So here goes the first question. Can you see my screen? What did Joseph command his steward to put back into his brother's sacks? What did Joseph command his steward to put back into his brother's sacks? Remember when The brothers had finished buying the food and they were going back home. Joseph told his steward to hide something in one of his brothers' bags. What was it? Only grain, only silver, clothes and food, grain, their money, and a silver cup in Benjamin's sack. What is the answer? D. Blessing says D. Okay. What famous Arire? Arire says D. Okay. Okay. Grain, their money. This is actually simple, right? Grain, their money, and a silver cup in Benjamin's sack. Yes. So that's the correct answer. Joseph told his steward to put back his brother's money and a silver cup in Benjamin's sack because he was still trying to test his brothers if they had really, really changed. Now let's move on to the second question. What did Joseph's steward say had been stolen? So when Joseph's steward met with the brothers on the way, he told them that something has been stolen. Oh, what was it? Was it Pharaoh's ring? Was it a bag of gold? Was it Joseph's rope? Or was it Joseph's silver cup? What did he say has been stolen? A, B, C, or D? D, D, D. Okay. Okay. Okay, D is actually correct. He told them that, one of you have stolen my Oga's silver cup. Now let's move on to the next. How did the brothers respond when they were accused? How did the brothers respond when they were accused? They ran away immediately. They blamed Benjamin at once. They refused to open their sacks. They boldly said whoever had the cup should die and the rest would become slaves. What did they say? A, B, C, or D? C. Okay, Blessing says C. C is they blamed Benjamin at once. Iris says B. Okay. What famous was the answer? Someone says B. Okay. Okay, so the correct answer is B. They boldly said whoever had the cup should die, and the rest of them would become slaves to Joseph. Because they were sure that none of us can steal. None of us can steal that. We are no now. Even when we saw our money in our sacks, we brought it back. So how can you say we stole something again? Now let's go to the next question. What did Joseph first say? First say would happen after the cup was found. Joseph told his brothers something after they found the cup in Benjamin's sack. He said all the brothers would become slaves. Only the man with the cup will become a slave, and all the others will go free. Benjamin will be sent to prison, and the rest will be punished. They would all be executed. What did they say? A, B, C, or D? B, B, B. Okay. B. Excellency, what's your response? Okay, B. All right, the correct answer is B. Joseph said only the man with the cup would become a slave, and the others would go free. But you know, he was still trying to just test the brothers because he didn't really have the mind to do that. Then the last question. What did Judah offer Joseph instead of Benjamin? So when Joseph told them that, Benjamin, or the person that we found the silver cup in his bag would have to be my slave, what did Judah say? What did he offer Joseph? Did he offer Joseph more servants? Did he offer himself as a slave? Did he offer his land in Canaan? Did he offer more silver? What did Judah offer? A, B, C, or D? Okay, I see D, D. Okay, so the correct answer is D, just to save our time. Yes, the correct answer is D. Judah offered himself as a slave instead of Benjamin because remember, he had promised their father at home that, nothing will happen to Benjamin. I will personally make sure that nothing happens to Benjamin. So when Joseph said, Benjamin is going to become my slave, he said, no, please don't take Benjamin, just take me instead. Let him go back to our father so that we don't break our father's heart. Thank you very much. So yeah, most of you actually got it right. Well done, well done. So this is a summary of the lessons from that chapter. True repentance is not just saying sorry, it shows in your changed behavior. So when something happens and say, I've changed, I've actually changed. It's not just by saying it with your mouth. It has to show in the way you act. It has to show in your behavior, in your character. Two, mature people take responsibility, especially in difficult moments. That was exactly what Judah did. He took responsibility. He didn't just say, okay, you have found it in Benjamin's sack. Take Benjamin, just take him and let him be your slave. Maybe he's the one that stole it. No. Remember, I made a promise to their father that I will bring Benjamin back safe and sound. And so he said, no, please don't take Benjamin. Instead of Benjamin, take me. That is taking responsibility. Then three, real love is willing to give, not just receive. So it's not every time, give me, give me, give me. It's not every time you want to be the first. It's not every time you want to take the lead. Sometimes it's also good to give. It's also good to let other people, to give, to share with other people. That is also what love is about. And then the last one, tests do not only show what we know, they often reveal who we are. So when Joseph tested his brothers, he showed that truly, I want you to even answer that question. So from all of these tests that Joseph did for his brothers, did they pass the test or not? What do you think? Did they pass the test or not? You can unmute and speak. What? Did they pass the test or not?
They did.
Yes, they did. Thank you, Blessing. Yes, they definitely did, because as he was testing them, he wanted to be sure that, let me see if these people have really changed, truly, truly. And yes, they passed all of the tests. So thank you, and well done, everyone. So almost everyone got all of the 4 questions correctly. Michelle and Nathaniel, welcome. We've been waiting for you. Welcome. So I would like to share my screen now for what we're going to be discussing today. As usual, we want to end by 5 on dots. And so let's just get right into it. Right? Yeah. Let me know if you can see my screen, please. Can you see my screen?
Yes, you can. We can see.
All right, thank you. Somebody's mic is not muted. Please mute your mic. Blessing, okay, please mute your mic. All right, thank you. So today we are going to be talking about ideas, how ideas change the world. How ideas change the world. I'm sure that you've heard me say several times that everything that you have ever seen in the world, everything that has ever been created is created twice. First in the mind and then in the physical. Somebody thought about the plane before it was created. Somebody thought about the ship before it was created. Somebody thought about building skyscrapers before they started building it. There was a time that it was only mud houses that people were building. Somebody thought about creating something like a car that can move us from place to place instead of just using horses and camels. So everything that we see today, somebody talk about AI, somebody thought about Google, you can see different amazing ideas that have changed the world. And this is no exception. We are no exception. We also have ideas that can change the world in our own way. And so that is what we are going to be discussing today. First, I would like to, this is like a reminder, your ideas matter. Tell yourself, I want you to unmute and speak. or type it in the comment and say, my ideas matter. My ideas matter. Type it in the chat or unmute and speak. Very, very important. My ideas matter. I'm not saying your chat. So. Yes, my ideas matter. Very, very important. Yeah, so like I explained earlier, one idea can change so many things. The idea of a car, the idea of somebody was talking the other day about if having a flying car. I think it was Her Excellency that was talking about why can't we have a car that can fly so that we don't have to be stuck in traffic. That is a brilliant idea. And it's good to always welcome ideas, especially positive ideas, because you don't really know how far it can go. I'm sure that at the time when somebody was thinking about a plane, so many people would have told them that this thing is not possible. How can you create something that can fly people in the air? Is that one possible? But did they do it or not? They did. So every massive company that you see today, any like Google, Microsoft, Twitter, all of these big companies that you see, they were built from ideas. From Lagos stores to global brands, they started with a single spark of inspiration. They started with ideas and they built those ideas. They built those ideas till it became something that everybody is using today. Somebody thought about creating the laptop. Somebody thought about the internet, about electricity. If not, we wouldn't have all of these things today. But today we have all of these things because somebody sat down, thought about it, got an idea, and ran with it. So it is very important for us to know and remember every time that our ideas matter. Now, our ideas also solve problems. The best business ideas don't just make money. So it's okay to say, oh, I want to have a business so that I can make money. I want to have a business so that I can sell to people, so that I can have so and so in my account. It's okay. But that idea, that business, is it solving a problem? They fix something that bothers people or makes life easier. So the best ideas makes life easier for the other person or makes life easier for a set of people, depending on the people that you want to reach. For example, the plane now, it wants to reach those that want to go from one place to another without having to spend 3 months on the sea. Okay, so I want to go to Australia and I don't want to spend 3 months or 6 months using ship. I can just go by flights and get there within, depending on where you're going from, within 48 hours or 24 hours. So the best ideas often makes life easier for the other people while also helping you make money. And then thirdly, turn ideas into income. Today we'll learn the exact steps to go from just an idea to a product or a service that people are excited to buy. So it's not okay to just have an idea. You can have an idea and write it in your book. If you don't do anything about it, even if that idea can solve the world's problem, if you don't do anything about it, it will stay there. Nobody will benefit from it. Even you that wrote it, you won't benefit from it. You won't make income from it. So it's very important that we learn how to turn our brilliant ideas into income, into things that can make us money. And we have already talked about money in this during the course of our learnings here. So I'm just going to go to the next slide. Yeah. Wait. What's showing on my screen? Sorry. Okay. All right. So what makes an idea marketable? When I say marketable, what can anyone tell me what you understand by the word marketable? When you say an idea is marketable, what do you think it means? Although the answer is already on the screen. When you say an idea is marketable, what do you think it means? Anybody can unmute and speak, or you can chat. When you say an idea is marketable, what do you think it means?
Something different.
Something different. Okay, does another person want to try? Anybody else want to try?
Something that people want to try.
Something that people want to try. Yes, that's yeah, that too is good. Thank you. Yeah, so something good, something that people want to try, something that people want to buy, something that people actually want to spend money on, or something that people want to get value in exchange for. Maybe give you their time, or give you money, or give you something to get that thing. Okay, I need for example, you need a drink. You need a drink, yeah, let's just use an example of a drink. Or you need clothes. You know, it's people that make these clothes. And somebody thought about them. Oh, let us design these clothes like this. It will fit this kind of child. It will fit this kind of teenager. It will fit this kind of. That means they have turned their idea into something that you are willing to buy, or your toys, or your games, or your laptops, or your gadgets. Somebody thought about these things, and then you see it and you're like, oh, wow, I really love this thing. I would really love to have this thing. They have turned it into something that you are willing to buy, that you are willing to part with something for in order to get it. Do you get what I'm saying? So what makes an idea marketable? If it's fun, if it's different, if it's helpful rather, and if it adds value. Very, very important. Don't forget that part. Whatever you do, don't forget that value part. It's fun, it's different, it's helpful, and it also adds value to people. So it's not just, would you spend, okay, let me ask you a question. Would you spend your money on something that that is not valuable to you, that you know that this thing, I can't use it for anything. I don't need it, or I don't like it. Would you spend your money on something like that? No, of course. Of course not, no. So that means that for you to be able to sell your idea, or to make your idea something that people are going to buy, then it must add value to them. It must be something that will make their lives better, that will make their life easier, or that will just add value in one way or the other. Yeah, so. Okay, so now let me tell you this story. Okay, so there was a time that I wanted to solve a problem. So this is like a real story from turning an idea into something that people paid for. So there was a time that I was selling tabs, that's tablets for children, tabs that we buy, like Amazon tabs and all of those tablets. And then it's something that so many other people do. So many, you would see so many vendors sell the same thing. So I thought, okay, so what would make my own solution, or my own service, or my own product better? And then I realized that, okay, even me, I had this challenge of, okay, if I wanted to get tabs for my children, what I found it difficult to get people to help me download the things that I wanted in the tab. Most of the time when you take it to all these people to help you download things, they just put things that are not relevant. They just put things that you will not learn from. And so I did not want that for myself. So I thought, okay, how can I turn this as a solution for other people? How can I turn this idea into a solution for other parents? And then we started helping, parents download apps, videos, educative content into the tabs. And they really, really loved it. They were willing to pay even much more for it, because it solved a problem for them. And the problem was that they didn't have to go and be looking for what to put on the tab. They didn't have to go and be wasting data and be downloading, spending hours to download. They didn't have to go and be searching the internet. Okay, what show or what app or what thing can I put on this tab? It was already solved for them. So they were happy and they were willing to pay for it. That is how you turn an idea into something that people are willing to pay for. Because it's a value to them, they were willing to pay for it. So that's like a real example. So now make your idea better. Ask yourself. I'm sure that so many of us have ideas about, things that we want to do. Samuel, the world-class chef, wants to probably one day own his own restaurant, own his own food truck and all of that, help provide good food for people around him, for people who are going to patronize him. That's a very great idea. So now, how do you make it better? Ask yourself, these are the questions that you should ask. Would other people love this? What makes my own version special? How is it different from what's already out there? Can I add a personal or creative twist to this thing I'm making? So for example, you want to make cookies or you want to sell cookies and everybody is selling a particular kind of cookie. How can you make your own different? Do you want to put a particular flavor in it that people will really love and will be willing to pay even extra for? Or you want to put it in a package that people are going to really love, that will be attractive, even before they see what is inside. From just the packaging, they're like, oh, wow, I want to taste what is inside this package. So how are you going to make your own ideas better? It's by asking yourself these questions. But first, you need to write down all your ideas. So I need to say that here, it is important that you write down all of your ideas. So you can have an idea journal and just put down everything that comes to your mind. So it doesn't mean that you're going to do all those things. No. It just means that one day you can just open the book and say, oh, okay, this idea that I even wrote down, I think I can actually do this one. But if you just leave the idea there in your head, you don't do anything about it, you don't write it down, the ideas are coming and you're not doing anything about it, then it's not really going to add value to anybody. So like I said before, your ideas matter. So always ensure to write down these things or discuss with a trusted adult about the ideas that you have. Now, how do you test your idea? You want to say that, okay, this idea that I have, is it even valuable? Is it something that people are willing to pay for? Is this something that will add value to people? Is it fun? Is it different? These are the steps that you need to take. First, you make a small batch or you make a prototype first. For example, maybe you want to make clothes for people, you want to make headbands for people. You really love headbands. You love headbands or you love, let's just use headbands for example. You really want to sell something like that. And you don't just go and start making headbands or buy dozens of headbands and say, I'm now selling headbands. You start small. You test it first. You test the idea. You start small. Make a small batch first. And then give to your sibling, give to your family, give to people around you. Let them give you feedback. Okay, I really love this one, but I would like it to be more like this. Can you add this color to it? Can you make it a bit bigger? You are getting feedback. Or let's use food, for example. Maybe you are making burger or something and you put something different in your own to make it different. You don't just go and start making 1,000 burgers in a day and say, I want to sell this 1,000. You start with a small batch first. You let your family members taste it. Let your friends taste it. Let them give you feedback. Oh, this tastes better. Or why don't you put a little more sauce here? Or why don't you reduce the sauce? So this would help you gather feedback and then do it in an even better way. So ask them, what are they willing to pay for it? So especially if it's an idea that you want people to pay for. For the first few batches, we can make it free, like, okay, just to get the feedback, make it free from your family, make it free for your friends, so you can gather feedback. But after that, you start to sell, you start to put a value to it. Write down those feedbacks and work on it, because it will make that product or that service better. Then now determine who and who is going to buy those products. Is it your classmates? Is it teenagers? Is it parents? Is it community? For example, if you are making headband, there's a kind of headband that parents or adults wear. There's a kind of headband that children like to wear. So who are your target audience? Who are the people that you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on just your classmates, creating something for your classmates? Last session we had Joshua here, one of us is not here today. We had him create a game for his classmates, and he was selling it to them, and they bought it because it was solving a problem for them. They didn't have the actual game, but I created a snake and ladder in a paper form with everything that they needed, and they were buying it from. That is an amazing idea that he was able to turn into money. So those are the things that we can and should do when we are thinking about turning ideas into something that people will pay for. Now do your detective work. You know how detectives behave, right? You snoop around, till they find what they are looking for. Now, what are people excited about? Look around you. What are the things that people are excited about? Is it that they would like to get? So that is where you get the ideas to the problems to solve. Is it that they would need more, like Uber, like, there were taxis before Uber, right? But they thought about, okay, why can't people be able to get taxis from their phone, from their apps, and then, it can take me to wherever I want to go to, instead of having to go to the car park to go and negotiate with a taxi man and all of that. Why can't I book it on my phone? You come and pick me at home, more convenient. You take me to wherever I want to go to, and that's it. So what are the people around? What is the need that you see around you? What are the needs that you see around you? And then the products that you currently see, what are those things that are missing from it? Maybe the burgers that you currently eat, maybe.
Excuse me, ma.
Okay, please go.
Yeah, we were in number 2, but now you not jump to number 4. You missed number 3.
No, I didn't miss number 3. I talked about 2 and 3. I talked about test your idea and know your customer. Yeah. I talked about this before moving to this. But just follow what I'm saying, really. Don't look at the number. Just follow as I'm saying it, just follow the number. Just follow what I'm saying. The slides are arranged accordingly. So just ignore the number, right? So do your detective work. What are the things that people need around you? And is there any way that you can offer those things? Sometimes you may not be able to do those things now, but you can write them down. Maybe when I'm a bit older, I would like to solve this problem. When I'm this particular age, I would like to solve this problem. So it's okay not to be able to do it now, but you have ideas about it. Write it down, because sometime in the future or very soon, you would be able to, actually do these things. So don't just let the idea fly away. Write it down. Very, very important. And then we move to building it, branding it, and owning it. So this is where okay. This is where actually now start building on all those things that you have learned. You have learned that, okay, people like the burger this certain way. People don't like it this certain way. People like the headband to be this certain size. They don't like it too big. They don't like it too, they just like it at this. So you have been able to put together all of those things. So it is now that you now start to now build on it. Okay, now I can make a small quantity and start to sell. You can start with your classmates. You can start with your parents can help you sell to their friend or to their friend's children. So start with something fun and creative. This, we have already discussed all of these things. Make a practice first. So don't just start and go and start making 100 burgers or 1,000 burgers. No, you start with maybe 5 for just your family. You start with, then you do maybe 7, then you do 10, so that you can gather feedback. So we've already talked about this actually. They now create a name for your brand. I know that some of us already have names for our brands. You can write it down, but also as you grow, you can decide to change the name. So it's okay. But right now, any idea that comes to mind, any name that comes to mind, write it down. And as you go on, so you will need to choose logos, you need to choose packaging and all of these things. Like I said, you may not be able to do this now, but this is just preparing you for what you need to do if you are going to turn your creative idea into something that people are actually willing to pay you for. Now let's move on to the next slide, which is get out there and start growing. So when you have done all of your assignments, you have done all of this, creating it in small batches, getting feedback, improving on it. Now you show off your big idea. You take photos of your product, you share it with your friends. Oh, I made these beautiful headbands. Can you see the picture? Would you like me to bring a few for you tomorrow? You can make videos of it, share online with the permission of your parents or a trusted adult. Tell the story behind why you created that idea. Oh, I really wanted people to be able to eat a different kind of burger, not just what they are used to. I want people to be able to use this kind of headband. I want people to be able to sit on this kind of chair. So it can be any idea, but tell the story behind why you started that idea. Stories actually sell. Then of course you can also make it digital with the help of a trusted adult. Last time we learned about digital skills and, the digital education and all of that. And there we learned about what to do and what not to do online. So you don't just want to go online and start posting stuff. No, that is very, very important. And so listen and improve. We've also talked about this, about feedback. When you actually start selling, people are going to have feedback. People are going to have reviews. Oh, okay, I really, really enjoyed this burger. Oh, I didn't really enjoy it because of this. So take those feedback, improve on it as you continue to grow your idea and grow the business. Then your 10-step action plan. So now, this is like a summary of everything that we have discussed. Think of your amazing idea. So what is that amazing idea that you have? So this is going to be our last teaching session. But in the next 2 weeks, what we are going to do is every one of us is going to be creating. So 2 things actually. We did this also the last session. Come up with any idea at all, any creative idea at all that you have, any idea that it is. And then what that idea is what value you think that idea is going to give to the world or to people around you, and how you intend to sell it. So you're going to get that assignment in the group. And then the second thing is all the lessons that we have learned from the life of Joseph. Write down a summary of what you have learned from reading about the life of Joseph, and then how you intend to apply it to your own life. Okay, so for example, I learned about how you should have a forgiving spirit, you should forgive people. Now, how am I going to apply it to my life? Okay, so I would try as much as possible not to keep things in mind, not to keep malice with people. If people offend me, I let them know and I forgive them. So that is like an example. So those are the two things that we'll be doing next week. And I must see everybody here very, very composed. If not, I'll come and knock on your door. So this is your 10-step action plan. Think of an amazing idea, test it, build a small version first, show it off to the world because you didn't make it just for yourself. Keep improving and refining it, make it different and better. Do your detective work, research about it, create your brand and mark and packaging, create a name for it, create a logo if you need to, then listen to feedback and dream big. Don't think that any idea is impossible. That's why I said, write down your ideas. Don't say, this idea is impossible. It can never happen. There's no point. Let me not even just waste time. Write it down. At least it's in your book. You have not started doing it, so write it down. Dream big, start small, but keep creating. Very, very important. Now, let's pause for a few minutes and let every one of us are going to talk here. So can anyone share an idea they've been thinking about recently? Like, do you have any idea? Any idea really? Like, oh, I think I can do this, and I think that this will help this certain kind of people. Or it may not, it may not even be about ideas to make money. It may just be ideas to make something better. Maybe, okay, I have this idea that if we arrange our shelf in this way, it will look finer. I have this idea of you just arrange this section in a certain way, or this, if we arrange our classroom in a certain way, or our kitchen, to give more space. So it doesn't even have to be about something that you want to sell, but any idea really. So are we ready? This is where is ready. Who is ready?
Me, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm very ready.
Okay. Okay, Nathaniel says, I think I already spoke first. Okay, so you can go, please. Then after that, Nathaniel.
So what my idea was, it was to make a academy called Designing Fashion Clothes Painting Academy. So
Okay.
me and my sister will be teaching, me and world famous will be teaching people how to sew clothes, design clothes, and also to paint. So there will be many trips on the way, and I'll tell you about the first trip. So we'll be going to Jara Beach for the first trip.
Interesting.
My mommy's office that is called VDL. I'll move the name from video to Designing Fashion Clothes Painting Academy. So I'm going to try the first trip. So we'll be going to Jara Beach. My mommy has went to Jara Beach before with the video. So I will call all the parents that each child will be coming by 11 or 10. because the
Okay,
boss
Ari,
believe
sorry,
in.
let me cut you for a bit. Sorry, apologies for that because of our time. So I hear this beautiful idea that you are saying. Very, very nice. What do you think this idea, what value do you think this idea is going to give to the children that you are creating the academy for?
The idea is they will learn how to paint very well, learn how to
Mm,
design clothes and also sew clothes.
that's amazing. That's what I really want to know.
And
Amazing,
I even made a book
amazing
and wrote
idea.
everything inside.
Well done, well done, well done, well done, Irene. That's an amazing idea. And yes, it's also good that you are writing it down. Well done. So, Nathaniel, you can go.
So my idea is that when I grow up, I've already started practicing. So when I grow, what I want to do is I want to be a professional footballer, and then
Wow,
I'll coach my team, and then if we win a match, I'll take them to Domino's Pizza so we can celebrate.
wow, wow, amazing. I love it. Do you have this written down somewhere?
Yeah, in my mind.
No. Nathaniel, your mind is not somewhere. Your mind is not so write this down in your journal. I love the idea. It's a great idea. But write it down. Write it down somewhere. Hmm? Now, Michelle, do you want to go? What idea do
Yes.
you have for us?
I want to be like a construction and AI business worker, so I could like
Wow,
make robots to like support people and
wow,
build homes and shelters. That's it.
wow, wow. That's an amazing idea. That's an amazing idea. You know there are robots existing already, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna make them more developed and like
Yeah.
so like they'll help people and like group chatters with robots as well.
Amazing idea. Do you have this written down somewhere? I hope it's not your mind.
I have it written down in my mind. I also have it on video on this group chat.
You said what?
I have it
Written
on
on this
video.
group chat. No, no. So you have to write it down in your own words. Write it down. It's amazing when you write down these things because in the next few years, you just look back and say, wow, look at the things. I have journals that I've written in like 10 years before now. And when I'm reading them now, I'm like, wow, look at the things that I wrote. Now I've been able to do this, I've been able to do this. So it's not okay to just leave them in your mind. But if I didn't imagine that I didn't write them down, do you think I'll still remember all those things? 10
No.
years, 10 years after, Michelle, 10 years. No, no, I won't remember. 10 years is a long time. So it's important to write down these ideas. You have great, amazing ideas. And yes, they would indeed add value to people. So Blessing, do you want to go now? Or Samuel? Samuel, are you ready? I see you have unmuted.
When I grow up, I want to be a professional chef, and I want to
Yeah.
teach the next the future basketballers.
Wow. Wow. Are you currently in a basketball team?
No, but I'm joining one in September.
Wow. Amazing. Well done. We are rooting for you, for that professional chef. We are waiting. We can't wait to start tasting your food, to start buying from you. So well done. Another thing I would also say to you, write it down. In
I
case
have,
you have not written it down.
I
That's
wrote it down.
that's great. That's great. Michelle, what are you saying? That's great. Right.
Michelle, get
You
off
said
my
what?
football.
Michelle, is that Samuel's ball? So yes, write it down. Very, very important. What famous are you ready for us now? What idea do you have? You can unmute and speak. We are waiting for you. You can unmute and speak. Or did you write anything in the chat?
My name is Blessing. When I grow
Okay,
up,
Blessing.
I want to become a professional doctor. I will treat
Wow.
people.
Hmm.
I will treat people well and make sure they are better, and I will care for them.
Hmm.
I will not condemn. I will not condemn them or I'll be kind to them and treat them
Wow.
well.
Wow, I love it. I love it. I love that you already you even have the words already. You will not condemn them, you will treat them kindly because actually we have some doctors that are not so kind. So yes, that is an amazing, amazing idea, Blessing. Yes,
Joshua
please.
have already come back.
Oh, does he also want to share his idea?
Yes.
Okay, please, Joshua, you can go on. What famous? We are waiting for you. After this, you go.
No,
Hello.
no.
My name
I
is
can
Lucy.
hear you, Joshua. Go, please.
I want to be a professional footballer and engineer in future. So I want to be
Wow.
like Ronaldo and Pele. Why engineer? If God
Wow.
know,
Join together. That's amazing. That's
I make
amazing.
my
So you have a
country
fellow
proud.
footballer here. Oh. Nathaniel also wants to be a
Yeah.
professional footballer. So we are two on this call. That's amazing. That's amazing. Do you think that's actually possible, Joshua?
Yes, ma.
Yes, absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. So that is an amazing, amazing, amazing idea. Do you also have this written down somewhere?
No, ma. But I just came back. I have to prepare my journal yet. That's why.
Okay. Please, it's important to write it down.
Yes,
It's
ma.
important to write these ideas down. Like I said before, in the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, you don't know how far you would have gone. And you just open your journal one day and say, wow, look at this thing that I wrote down in 2026. And now I've been able to achieve it. So it's important that you write down these great ideas. Now, world famous, are you ready for us? You can unmute and speak. Any idea that you want to share with us? You are muted though. We can't hear you. Are you speaking? Are you speaking? We can't hear you. What famous? I can't hear you. Is it me or from your side? Are you typing in the chat? Let me check my screen.
Ma, she might be muted.
Yeah, it seems like she's muted. She can unmute now. Is it that she can't unmute?
Okay. Maybe she's scared to unmute.
Scared to unmute. Interesting. There's nothing to be scared about. Just tell us an idea. World famous, is that the case?
So far as you just
Can you
say what
hear
you
me?
want to say.
Can you hear me?
Oh my God.
What famous? We are waiting for you. This is 3 minutes after 5. You are the one delaying us. Just unmute and speak. Any idea? Like I said, doesn't have to be an idea that about what you want to sell or what you even want to be in the future. It can just be an idea to make something better. Any idea that has come to you recently. Look at this. Can anyone share an idea they've been thinking about? Any idea? Oh, yeah, we are listening.
I want to be an artist when I grow up.
An artist. Did you say an artist?
Yes.
Okay, so why that's a great idea. So what value do you think being an artist would add to other people?
And to learn and to teach some people how to draw and paint.
Okay, you want to teach people how to draw and paint. That's an amazing idea. So you should be proud to say your ideas. Like I said, no idea is silly. No idea is a silly idea. Only ideas, some ideas just need more work, but there's nothing like a silly idea. Do you understand? So that is actually an amazing idea. So many of us buy paintings these days. We buy artwork to make our spaces look more beautiful. So some people created this thing. If they didn't create it, you won't be able to get them and use it to beautify your space. So that's an amazing idea. Well done. Now, thank you so very much for your time. Thank you for participating. Thank you for listening. Thank you for learning. Now it's time for us to go build something amazing. So like I said, this is going to be, I'm going to miss you guys. Like I said, this is going to be our last teaching session. But in the next 2 weeks, Michelle is happy. She's smiling. Michelle, you're smiling. I caught you. So, but in the next, we are meeting again in the next 2 weeks. And that would be our last session for this cohort. This is cohort 2, and that will be our last session for this cohort. Well done, Samuel. I see you. But what we are going to be doing at that next, so you have work to do before then, right? So 2 assignments, just 2. The first one is this. Everything that you have learned about the life of Joseph, anything that has come to you, we have learned different things about the life of Joseph. Whatever it is that you have learned, write it down so you can summarize it, and then how you will apply it to your own life. I gave an example before, like Joseph solved a problem, a national problem. He solved a problem even in the prison before he went to national. In the prison, he was asking the two servants of the king that, oh, we are not looking too well. What's the matter? And they told him, we had a dream and we don't know the meaning of that dream. And he gave them the solution. So that is a very, very big lesson. It means that we are solution providers. So we have ideas that can create solutions for people. Don't let us just keep all those ideas to ourselves. Another lesson we can learn that was that Joseph was very dedicated. When he was serving in Potiphar's house, he was made the head of the servants. Why? Because he was dedicated. He worked hard. He did everything excellently. And what was the result? They made him the head of every other person. That is another big lesson. So how will you apply that to your life? In my own life, I would also do things excellently well. I would ensure that I do my work diligently. I am not reminded before I do my chores. I do my schoolwork when I'm supposed to do them. You know how you would apply those things to yourself. So give a summary of the things that you have learned about Joseph, and not less than 5 lessons. Not less than 5. and how you are going to apply them in your own life. That is one. Then two, it's about what we have learned today. Just tell us about an idea that you have.
Excuse me, ma.
Okay, please okay, go on.
Can there be more lessons than 5?
More lessons than 5? Yes, definitely. Why not? I just said not less than. That means it can be up to 10. I just said not less than 5. Not less than. We have, how many lessons do we have in life? I can count 20 for you. 20 things that you can learn from the life of Joseph that we have treated from when we started till now. And we're also going to share all of the question and answer slides so that you can also see everything, right? Not less than 5. So the second assignment is this. Any idea that you have, like I said, doesn't have to be an idea that, oh, I want to make money tomorrow. It can just be, you all have mentioned amazing ideas here today. So just write down an idea that you have and the value you think that it is going to add to other people. The value that you think it is going to add to other people. So you are going to be presenting that to us next week, those 2 assignments. So you are the one teaching me now. I'm going to be learning from you next week. And that is going to be our final session for this cohort. Yes, please. Michelle, I see your hand up. Yes?
Can there be 30 lessons?
30 lessons may be too much because of our time. You know, we still have 1 hour and every other person is also going to present. So 30 may be too much. Okay, maybe not less than 5, but not more than 10. Not less than 5, but not more than 10. Okay, Michelle, your hand is up. Please speak.
Is it next week or next 2 weeks?
Next 2 weeks. Our normal classes is 2 weeks. So next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks. Yeah. So you have time to do it. Yeah. So next 2 weeks, I'm not coming to talk. I'm just coming to listen and learn. So please come early so that we can also finish by 5 as usual. Thank you, everyone. Again, I love all of the ideas that we've shared here today. Please don't keep those ideas in your mind. Write it down. Write it down. And remember, my ideas matter. Your ideas matter. There's no silly ideas. There are just ideas that need to be worked on or to be improved. There are no silly ideas. So, at this juncture, I'm going to say thank you very much, and we'll see in the next 2 weeks. So that would be, let me check the calendar. Next 2 weeks would be 4th of July. Yeah. That will be 4th of, yeah, that will be 4th of July. Yes, that will be 4th of July. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. It was nice doing this again. Like I said, I'm already missing you guys. I'm already missing you guys. All right, so we've come to the end. You said what?
Elizabeth and EJ didn't join.
Yeah, they will definitely catch the replay. We would also contact them to know why they were not able to join. But I'm sure they will catch the replay. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. It was nice meeting with you again today. And please go work on your project. You can start now so that you don't rush when it gets to that time. Start now. Don't worry, you get it in the group.
Bye.
Bye for now. Bye for now. Bye for now. Have a lovely evening.
What?
Let's go.
start.
Mhm.